Yo, welcome back to the channel everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's Oscar and we're back again with another, I think this one's actually going to be a really fun one because today we're going to be talking about something that's not, as far as let's say if you're thinking about casino chipsets, what we're talking about today is not going to be your standard set. And that's because today we're going to be talking about basically like rat rod chipsets. There's two main guys on PCF. One main guy who kind of started it all, and I think there's maybe one or two other guys, but I know there's at least a second guy who watches my videos pretty often. I think there's quite a few people in the chip community that watch my videos. But anyways, the thing is, we're going to be talking about rat rod chipsets. So I guess if you don't know what a rat rod is, it's basically a car that's kind of put together with whatever anyone can find, and just it works. Most of the time a rat rod's more of like an older kind of like a muscle car or something like that, but there are rat rods of all kinds of types. So the interesting thing about these chipsets, they're freaking cool. Like at first when I first saw FDLmold, who's the person who basically started this whole thing. When I first saw what he was doing, I was kind of like, I was like, it's not for me. At the time, it wasn't. I didn't really understand what he was doing. I thought the concept, when he started, I thought the concept was a little, of course it was different. I wasn't used to seeing 100 different, let's say $1 chips in a set. I'm used to seeing 100 of the same chip, or let's say 300 of the same chip in one set for the ones. Let's say 200 same fives for the fives, and then like 125s for the 100 or the 25s. But he basically is making a set. He's got 25 centers, 50 centers, ones, fives, and 25s. Each single chip in that set is basically one of a kind. So let's say if you have a Las Vegas in 50 center, like he has in this one picture, there's only one Las Vegas 50 center, and then the whole rest of the 99 of the other 50 centers are all different. So it's pretty cool. So there is FDLmold, who is doing kind of like a mixed of inlays and hot stamps. Majority of the chips he has are leaded, which makes it pretty unique, pretty heavy. Probably have chips ranging from, let's say 9.8 or 10 grams all the way up to, let's say 11.2, 11.5. I don't know how heavy some of the chips he has, but there are some pretty heavy Paulsons out there. But yeah, he started this, at least the thread he started it in February, and it's been going pretty well. He's made quite a bit of progress, and the main one, it's a 25-25, I guess, set. So it's 25 centers, 50 centers, ones, fives, 25s, but yeah, it's a really cool concept. Like I said, at the beginning when I first saw what he was doing, I thought it was a little different. Of course it's different. You don't see people who are building sets that have 100 different 50 centers or ones in the set, which is, like I said, it's unique, it's different, it's cool. It makes it a fun set. And let's say when time goes on, in the far years after he's done collecting, if he ever wants to part ways with it, then he has a whole bunch of singles that somebody could easily start a chipset with. So that's really cool. The other person who is making a hot stamped rat rod set is Lou B Dub on PCF. This guy is hilarious. I love him. He's basically rocking with 50 centers, ones, fives, and 25s. He's on the verge of kind of choosing 25s or 20s. But main thing is ones, 50 centers, fives, and hundreds. And his set is more so based on like Cali chip colors. So blue ones, yellow fives, black hundreds, and then like pink 50 centers. It's more of like a mix of different regions, I guess. But the fives are really inspired by California, like card room colors. So he is really big into the hot stamps. He likes all the chips, so like all the blue chips he has, I think they're all day blue. Some have different kind of edge spots. Some have like 3 edge spots, some have 2, some have 1. Whatever the case may be, they're all day blue ones. The 50 centers are all hot pink. The yellows are all yellow, and then obviously the blacks, the 100s are all black. The one exception with his set that I do enjoy, I think, as far as the chips go, I think he is giving himself like kind of like a little bit of a barrier. I think he is making it so he could have like 10 of the same or something like that. 5 to 10 of the same chip is like the maximum he's gonna have for this set. So I know I've helped him quite a bit. I'll find some nice chips for his set. Recently found a St. Joe Frontier 50 center, Tropicana 100, Silver Saddle 1, Winter Circle 1, and a Westworld 25, which all matched all the chips that he has. And I don't know, it's cool to see people creating sets like this. Obviously, when chips like nowadays are getting a little bit harder to find, I keep telling people who I talk to on a daily basis, they're asking me questions about, you know, how can I get this or whatever. I keep saying, like, there's the people who have the chips nowadays, or let's say they have the sets that they got years ago, and they see the prices and everything, and they see what chips they have. They don't want to get rid of them, and I don't blame them, because there's plenty of chips that I have that I really don't want to get rid of right now. But when you have kind of inspiration or a little bit of a creative mind, and you kind of want to make like a set that's playable, but it gives you a little bit of freedom to kind of mess around with the barriers or break the boundaries of a normal chip set. Building a rat rod set of 100 or 200 of the same colored ones, 5s, 100s, 25s, and 50 centers, you could have a pretty sick chip set. As long as the colors match and there isn't too much craziness going on, I think anything in this world is possible. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Hope you guys enjoyed some of the pictures, and hopefully it was, you know, cool with the guys to show the pictures of what they've been creating, because I think it's pretty cool. I think the world should kind of know about it. Maybe spark some ideas for other people in the hobby that are maybe having trouble finding chips that they want, and this could kind of be a cool way for them to create a set. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like. If you have any comments, put those down below. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.